That's cool. Anywho, salutations, my common folk. I am in a little water tunnel. Thingamabob. I don't know. All I know is my shoes are, what's the best way to put it? Higher than the water, I guess. This is nice though. This is amazing. Truly. I'm like watching the sides and stuff because I saw like little sand fleas and everything trying to pop out. I ain't trying to deal with that. There's a bunch of like little clam things on the side. Now, whether or not, I'm walking somewhere relatively safe or intriguing has yet to be found out. But I would say, pretty intriguing. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, I'll take a picture afterwards, but pretty intriguing from what I can see. Okay, so I don't know what was over there in that direction with all the sand fleas and stuff, but now I'm like antsy, as one would call it, and I'm like itchy on my arms. So at least ever since I walked away from it, it's like toned down and I don't got to deal with it as much, and now it's like starting to fade away. So I'm gonna just stay away from that area because no. A funny thing occurred to me as I'm walking, which led to this thought. Anybody else just feel awkward and out of place whenever they're like going to a destination, right? Like right behind somebody, or just going to a destination in general and somebody's exiting that area that you're trying to reach, and you go, that doesn't look like it's my speed. And you proceed to try and gauge whether or not if you turn around and make yourself look more awkward, or if you proceed to go to the destination, do like a fake little, this is interesting, and then proceed to walk behind them, which makes it even more awkward. You'd be surprised what option I chose. I chose the latter, not the former. No, I decided, let me go ahead, walk to that destination. It'll be fine. It wasn't fine. I could feel like it was so consistent and thick in the air that I could cut it with a knife. That's how awkward it felt to me when I'm just walking behind them, and then they're like sneaking glances behind, like I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just walking around because I decided I didn't want to go there anymore. Like, oh, good heavens.
Now it's time for this old rabbit hole to be explored. What lies within, no one knows. But the mysteries that will unfold will leave a story to be told.
Okie dokie, everyone. Let's do our little hand wave. Dude, I'm like a little gremlin in this area. Sweat aside. But I think I see the end of the trail. Maybe. Oh. Hey. Intriguing. Looks clean enough. But is it strong enough to withstand my might? No, it's not. It just snapped immediately. And then this is not a good sign. Look at that. Whatever's in there got a little hornet, dude. Oh, what if I'm like the first person to discover giant spiders are real? Like the odds are, I'm talking about like giant, like old sci-fi movie jumping spiders. Stop with that, dude. It's my shirt every time on my back end because I don't have anybody to watch my back but me, so of course I'm gonna, Noises aside. All right. Stick low to the ground. Ooh. My stick broke and I scraped the web. It was a small web. Very small. At least I'm hoping. From what I saw. I ran into a little anchor point. Nothing too fancy. Now I gotta go gremlin mode again. Like, oh, okay, pal. Nobody could have maintained this. You, get that off of me. Hell. I was trying to look for the word, then I just sort of lost it. So one must think to themselves, okay, it's good enough for me. Dude, okay. that one's a skin crawler. Now that I actually see you. Look at him. Hey, look at that. But unwatched back aside, I got one very narrow portion. Ooh, and there's a big stick, dude. Nice, I can use that. It is your God-given right to use a stick. That is what we have as humans. We have the power of tools. So use it to your disposal. But I'm about to take this big stick through Mr. Like, look, it's even hard to see on here. But it's supposed to be like, right there. There's a little bramble area. I'm gonna try and get through. And if I don't get through, well, I am going to freak out because, wow, there's a lot of webs here, dude. Okay, well, now I gotta waddle like I'm a fucking penguin. All right, I got my stick. Let's do this. You and me, world. Okay, well, almost ate the dirt there. I got snagged, did I? Okay, my shirt's still intact. Well then, that is like, hopefully the first and only time you see me get snagged. There was a little drop. How steep was the drop? Enough to be unexpected. All right. Let's just, while we're out of breath, continue on with our walk and talk. I almost slipped again, dude. Like, I know last one I complained about spider webs, and this one I'm complaining again. But there's a reason I'm complaining about this one again. It's because this is a whole different ballpark, dude. This is like, I'm gonna kill you spider territory. This isn't just like, oh, it's just a jumping spider or a daddy long legs. No, it's whoever the hell made that, if you can see it. Oh my gosh, dude. And then I lost my stick because it broke my fall. Like, I was falling and it ended up snapping. At least gave me enough time to reorient myself. Okay. At this point, I'm slowly considering whether it's worth it or not. But that's why we do walk and talks, in order to hype myself up and convince myself until I like do this. It's like, oh yeah, look at this, and then I see something on my back and lose my mind. And I don't even I have to keep doing this stupid stuff and put my hand up as sacrifice. A sacrifice to the gods of spider. Dude, I'm up in gremlin. Okay, well, maybe not crouch near the tall fucking weeds where they already made like 1,000 fucking anchors. Oh, this is nice. Like, unchecked. Actually, hold up. I'm an idiot. I can do this. I see something crawling up. I'm like yeeting myself off of that. So it's not often that I hear stuff above my headphones, but when I do, I'm alert. I heard something snap. I'm hoping that's just a regular like piggy boy, or you know, maybe a snake fell. Something tame. Not you get to discover something brand new. I'm not in the mood for that. It's either, and if you're listening, you dirtbag, I'll end you. So quick update. I am damn, dude. I am slipping down some rocks. I see guardrails. Okay, hopefully I've entered into like manageable human territory. And I'll just walk my happy behind back around. But I sure hope this ends, dude. I am like literally crouched right now. And back check. We're good. We're gold. Oh, get that out of my face. We're golden. I'm having to like get. Oh, yeah, my old shoes would not have been able to take this. Then I would have to worry about enemies from both sides. Waddling like a penguin right now. Okay. You gotta keep your sanity intact. Whew. Down. Okay, I see an end. One more. I don't need to slide down this though. This is actually pretty steep. Okay, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. Whew. Crouch, crouch, gremlin mode. Okay. So, I'm not going back through there again. I'm walking my happy behind around. And of course, as we're like descending, a person's walking up, just seeing a borderline caveman coming out. Oh, God. I did a lot of running, mainly because of the obvious, but hey, I made it out of an area, and I stand corrected. I have no idea where the hell I am. Okay, well, parking lot looked familiar, so I thought I had a shot there. I'm not going back through that, dude. I'd rather walk, like wholeheartedly. Update. So this has been a short trip. I went to a different area to see if there was an extension to said trip. There is not. I mean, I'm walking down it right now, but I'm assuming there's not. Gotta let this car pass. But I left my car parked on like the side of a hill because apparently there's a quote unquote dead end, and I'd rather not, because whenever you're down here, depending on the area you're at, they have these gigantic little gutters that if you are not professional driver, you get stuck in said gutter. Has it happened to me yet? No, not at all. But it's one of those, why risk it, you know? Because I'd rather avoid that situation altogether than end up with that problem in particular. And then it's just like, who exactly do I call for that? Like realistically, who exactly do I call in all actuality?